Being a specialist will help boost your career. Is that true or not? Stay in this video so you can understand why some people are able to boost their careers through specialization, while others end up sinking their careers and feeling more frustrated. Here's an important point to share. Send this video to anyone doing or considering a postgraduate course. This is crucial for your future. I'm not here to speak badly about any place, but rather to give a warning to you who want to become a specialist, regardless of the field, regardless of the area, regardless of the modality. It's just to give you warning so you really understand where you can go and where I wouldn't recommend you to go. I'm not talking about institutions, but rather about the type of education. Let's go! Guys, leave a like. Hey, if you haven't liked it yet, subscribe, and you know what to do, right? Share it with everyone, guys. Being a specialist is something very serious. It's not something to joke about. So when I talk like this, I want you to understand something. You can't just do a specialization just to have a specialization to take a public exam. I know a lot of people do this and it ruins their careers. There are a lot of people who do what? A specialization in public effect, nothing in place, cheaper, in a place where you don't know the origin. And here's the thing, what's the problem when you go to do a specialization in a place that doesn't provide real knowledge? But does it have a certificate recognized by the Ministry of Education? That's the big problem. You're publicly declared because the Ministry of Education approved you, right? Because if you have a certificate, that institution has the power to certify you as a specialist. If you're a specialist and you don't have knowledge, you ruined your career because you have a title and you don't live up to the title. Your knowledge doesn't match that, and that only gets in your way. If you think having a postgraduate degree will be good for your career, try having a bunch, try buying several, 2-in-1, 3-in-1 from serious institutions. That will really make you a specialist. That will really put you on another level in your career. They are concerned about how they are going to teach you. They don't want to push 2 courses on you. They want you to choose what makes sense for you. She won't accept that you, still during your undergraduate studies, enroll in this institution because that will harm you later on. Because when they check the certificates, unless the institution acts in bad faith and states that you completed that postgraduate course later, bypassing the reality. So, guys, what starts wrong tends to have a tendency to end wrong. So, the first point you need to evaluate. In an institution, is it very easy to get in, or does it have some barriers? For example, if they accept you without documentation, accept you into the undergraduate program. Another thing, if you say, Hedra, nursing is undervalued, the nurse's salary isn't good, the salary anyway, would you like to buy a postgraduate course? At a bargain price? Like a market price? Really a market price? Just think if you go to the market and buy fruits and vegetables there, I don't know. Imagine you spent, 100 rays, just think. You spent 100 rays at the market. Would you like to pay 100 rays for a postgraduate course because there are postgraduate courses at that price? The question is that the value you eat? Is that the amount you would pay to become a specialist? The question is, does it add up? Does that place really give you quality, give you content, make you a real specialist? How much did your degree cost? How much did it cost you to graduate so you could now choose your specialization? You won't find market deals like these rock bottom prices anywhere else. 1 orange is 5.3 for 10. You mean if 1 orange is 5.2 would be 10, but on the deal you get 3 for 10, that's the deal, right? For example, if a place offers you a postgraduate course and gives you another for free, that's like a market deal. So what kind of seriousness does an institution that does this have? They want to gain market share, so they want to have a large number of students. Guys, one thing you need to understand is that it's hard to generate quality with volume, so quantity is different from quality. So you really have to analyze all these points carefully before you say something like that. I was deceived, so these are the important points. Now, what are the other important ones? Talk to someone who studied there, or did you come from there? How is it? Because if you ask any coordinator, any professor who teaches in a postgrad program and earns their living there, what's the tendency? Are they going to say it's no good, that they don't recommend it? Almost zero. Now, what about the person who paid and studied there? If they're happy or not, they'll tell you the truth. So the best thing is to look for someone who studied there. Study at the place you want, and especially if it's the specialization you want. What's it like there? Tell me, because they have no interest. They're not going to earn a dime to talk about the place they're studying at. They'll simply tell the truth. So the best way is to talk to people. Hey, are you doing your postgrad at that place? Tell me about it. Is it really good? What's it like? Do you feel secure? How is that? From the moment you understand that before you set foot somewhere, the best way is to consult the students themselves. You won't make mistakes anymore, because if you meet someone who says, I did a postgrad there, I don't recommend it due to these reasons, and you still choose to go, that's different from saying this. Wow, someone contacted me on WhatsApp, or I saw a poster, or I saw a banner and I bought it. So, okay, you didn't know what it was like? So from the moment you start looking, talking to people, looking for references, seeing testimonials from someone who is committed to the truth, that's good for you. So choosing is really important. Think about it. Don't study just anywhere. Don't go for the idea that the more postgrads, the better. No, you don't need a lot of postgrads. Life is too short for you to have 3, 4, 5 postgraduate degrees, right? So think about that when you're choosing, when you're deciding. Now, another important point that I won't talk about in this video is don't choose the wrong specialization. Choose the specialization that's right for your career. It's what you start with, which means maybe you'll start with what you love, with what you want, but the market won't recognize you because you're still new to the job market. You need to mature in the area you've chosen. Maybe if you lack guidance, I didn't have it either. You might do things that could cost you maybe even your dream of working in your profession. So choose wisely, choose the right institution. The specialization for the moment when you've just graduated, there's an interesting specialization for you. I'm already working, so you have to think about which specialization you want to pursue. Now, since you have a solid foundation, think about that. Don't fall for any kind of scam. Look into all these points. I'm sure it will be very good for you.